perspectives on their work and the issues they care about most. After that we will open the floor for a question and answer. Climate change.
建築はずっとそこに残ります。I feel honoured to be sharing the stage with these two incredible people, and I feel honoured to be here this week because this is a very important week. You know, what we want to achieve, there are so many powerful people, there are so many important people that can make a change. But wherever I go in the world, children have the same smiles on their faces when they're in different situations to my children, and probably your children. So one thing's the same, the children's smiles are the same universally. The equality is what we need. We need children, we need boys, girls to be treated the same. Girls to have the same access to health, to education as boys do. And it's one thing that I've noticed that they don't.
With Sky News, a question for David, if I could. David, this is a slightly different environment for you, the World Economic Forum. Can you tell us what you want to achieve here? And does this bring a bit of a relief from watching events at Old Trafford?
You know, I'm privileged to be here, to be the voice of children. You know, I've been privileged to be Goodwill Ambassador for UNICEF for a long time now, for over 20 years. And when I was asked by Kofi Annan to be that person and to advocate for children, it was one of my biggest roles that I've ever been given. It's one of the most important things that I have in my life.
I have a question for David, and it's about your role as UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. My question is, going around the world meeting children, what do you feel is something that people forget, and what do you wish that is something people paid more attention to when it came to?
It's all about the children, and we should never forget that. Because I walk into a village, into a place where there's no TVs, there's no radios, but you carry a football, you carry a soccer ball out there, and they want to play. And like I said earlier, the smiles on their faces are exactly the same as my children's smiles. And that tells me something, that tells me that it gives me hope.
What, in your experience like a UNICEF ambassador, what is the better way to reduce the inequality for all the children in the world? Thank you.
Well, that's what we're trying to change. You know, the equality of you know, the gap that we have at the moment. And I've seen that, like I said a moment ago, I've seen it in so many different countries, in so many different situations. And that's why my focus for the last 3 or 4 years has been on girls. Because it's the girls that are getting left behind. It's the girls that are missing out on education because they're being forced into early marriage. And these girls are strong girls. These girls want to stay in school. They want the same health and same education as the boys. And that's what we need to do. It's what we need to believe in and keep fighting for.
We should make the community people peaceful. It's possible. I think that architecture is something like a memory of the community. It's possible to beautiful free kick by David.
Thank you very much. Thank you everybody. Thank you for Crystal Awardees for joining us tonight. Thank you to the media. I really hope you're gonna have a very interesting, insightful week ahead, and see you throughout the week. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.